going to learn how to construct a bar graph. Does anybody know what a bar graph is? What is it, Savannah? Something that records data, kind of. We're going to use Skittles to put into groups of color and to build our bar graph. I'm going to open the Skittles and pour them onto my napkin. We're not eating them. We are going to do a bar graph with them. Now that I have them opened, I'm going to put the first group are the red Skittles. We're going to put the red Skittles into a pile like this. They're all in a pile at the corner of my napkin. I'm going to count how many red Skittles I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to put 5 onto our bar graph to start our bar graph. Our bar graph, we're using graph paper, and we're going to color our squares. So, red, there was how many red Skittles? Mackenzie? 5. So we're going to take the first row of squares and color in 5 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each square is representing 1 Skittle. Next, we'll do the green. We're going to put the green in a pile. Leave our red in one pile, and we're going to put the green in another pile. I have my pile of green, and there are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who can tell me what we're going to do with those 4 Skittles? Mackenzie? We just counted them. What's next? We're going to color the squares. And how many squares are we coloring, Savannah? 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're putting our colors right next to the red. We're coloring green right next to the red, and we're starting the same spot as the red. Who would like to come up and put the orange in a group and count them? Mackenzie, come on. You put them in a pile on the napkin. Put all the orange. And when you get them in a group, you're going to count them for us and tell us how many orange Skittles there are. Now count them for us really loud so everybody can hear you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you. Go have a seat. What do you think we're going to do with those 8 orange Skittles? Savannah, come show us what you're going to do. Are you going to start over here? Where are you starting your coloring? Right next to the last color. And how many orange were there, Mackenzie? 8 orange. Good job. What color Skittle do we have the least amount of? Mackenzie?
Yellow.
No, up here on our graph. Which one do we have the least amount colored?
Green.
Green. Which one has the most colored, Savannah? Orange. Our next color is yellow. Savannah can come put our yellow in a group for us. How many are there in that group?
1, 2, 3, 4,
we'll move our graph down so you can. It was our yellow, yes. And where are you gonna start coloring? Right there next to what color? Orange. And how many are you gonna color quickly?
7.
7. Very good. It's a little hard to see. Let me see if I can make it darker for us.
That's better.
Now, which color do we have the most of? Mackenzie?
Orange.
Orange, still with 8. How many more orange is there than yellow? Savannah?
1.
How do you know?
Because if they're right next to each other, you can see that orange has one more square than yellow does.
Orange has one more square than yellow. How many more orange do we have than red, Mackenzie? Come count how many orange and then count how many red, and then tell me how many more orange we have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3.
We have 3 more, what color? Orange, then we do red. Good job. And our last color is purple. Mackenzie, do you want to come count the purple?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So how many squares am I coloring in, Mackenzie? 9. Do I start over here?
No.
Where do I put this color? Right next to the yellow. That's right. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7,
8,
9.
9. So now what color do we have more of?
Purple.
Purple. Go have a seat. Do we have more yellow or more purple?
Purple.
Do we have least green or a least amount of red, Savannah? Green. Does everybody understand what I did?
Yes.
What is the first thing you're going to do when you get your Skittles?
Count them. Sort them into color groups.
Put them into groups of colors and then
Count them.
count them. And how many squares are you going to color in for each Skittle?
How many Skittles there is?
So 1 Skittle is how many squares, Savannah? 1.
I didn't know that.
What's your question, Savannah?
Can we sort all the colors into groups before we count them?
Yes. So now I'm going to give you guys a graph paper. The first thing we do to our graph paper is put our name on the top of it.
I want red.
And then I will give you your crayons and your Skittles. And then I will come around as you're coloring your Skittles in your graph in, and I will help you if you need help, or I will just come around and make sure you're doing it correctly.
Can I write my name in cursive?
Yes. Once you are finished, I have some questions for you to answer. Good job, Mackenzie. I have some questions you'll answer about the bar graph you were making. Any questions? Let me get you each the napkin to put your Skittles on. Open your Skittles. Do not eat them, or you won't have the bar graph. And put them on your napkin.
Oh.
Let me open it for you. And you may begin once you have your Skittles opened and on your napkin. Thank you.
2,